Hey, Mean Matt here. Hey, Mean Matt here. Hey, Mean Matt here. Hey, Mean Matt. Welcome to the Rainy Day Shit Show. Hey, Mean Matt here, and this is gonna be the AEW Revolution review. And I didn't do one yet, and I should, but this was a really good pay-per-view, and they said, a lot of my friends go, well, this was better than Super Showdown. And I think both shows were actually really good. You know, and I said that in my Super Showdown review. I thought that this show was a lot better than the one last year. Now, Revolution was definitely a very good show. I thought that there was going to be one match. Again, just like the one with Finn Balor and Dragunov, I kind of thought the match of the night was going to be, well, the match of the night. But it wasn't. It was another match that I will get to. And yeah, here we go. You had the pre-show. You had Britt Baker, DMD, and Penelope Ford with Kip Sabian, who defeated Ryu and Yuka Sakazuki. And this match was, I didn't see it, obviously. And all four competitors are really good in the ring, and I really am impressed with Britt Baker, who has come in as a really good heel, whether she's shooting or not. It was interesting. And then, of course, you got Penelope Ford, who I can't wait to see more of. And then, of course, Ryu and Yuka are also, well, the Japanese wrestlers have always impressed me. So Britt Baker and Penelope won. So, you had the other match. Now, I didn't see this match. I have no idea what happened, so I can't really figure it out. But you have the Dark Order, who defeated SoCal Uncensored. And I'm not quite sure what happened, so I'm going to have to see what happened and if Christopher Daniels showed up, so I'm not quite sure. You then had Jake Hagar, who had defeated Dustin Rhodes. This match was really good. And again, you have Dustin, who, like I said in the predictions, is very good at his age and is still going very strong. They, had him do a lot of MMA moves as well. But of course, Jake Hagar got the upper hand and defeated Dustin, and yeah, there it is. I can't wait to see what more they have in the future. You had the grudge match, Darby Allin versus Sammy Guevara. Yeah, this was awesome. I mean, you had Sammy do a 54-50, I think that's what the move is called, onto Darby on the outside when he was laying on the table. You had, I think it was, in my opinion, a botch where Sammy was hanging off the guardrail and Darby jumped off through the ropes into a suicida. It didn't look like it connected, but it was still a pretty sick move. And yeah, of course, Darby hit the coffin drop and is the winner of this match. And so I think that's what it needed to. I think Darby Allin went through enough. And you had Sammy do the Bob Dylan type things with the papers, and this match definitely had to go to Darby Allin, so I'm glad it did. You had the tag team match for the AEW tag team titles with Kenny Omega and Adam Page, who had a very good match with the Young Bucks. This match was match of the night. I mean, you had a lot of high-flying moves from the two. You had Matt, who basically got his lower back beaten up by Adam Page. You had the whole thing where, I think it was Kenny Omega doing that to Matt on the outside, where it was, I don't know, some kind of weird move, but he did it twice on the ramp. And yeah, this match was really cool. Of course, Kenny and Adam retained the titles. You had them face to face, and Kenny showing respect, but of course, Adam was still unsure and left. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with this storyline. I think it's bullshit. Really don't know why Adam didn't turn, but there it is. AEW Women's title match, Nyla Rose versus Chris Statlander. Now, I made a rant in the predictions about Nyla Rose and all that. And it's true, I'm still trying to figure things out with a lot of it. And it's just one of those things where, you know, it's like, okay, when we're left, it's just one thing after another. But I also said that Nyla is a hell of a wrestler, and she is. Of course, Chris definitely started the match and just hanging there on a tree of woe. In the match commenced, and then Nyla basically did most of the dominating and defeated Chris to retain the title. And yeah, so this was a pretty good match nonetheless. You had the match that was brewing for weeks, MJF versus Cody. Now MJF came down. He had some interesting gear. And then you had Cody coming down with Brandy and Arn and Dustin. Now I was surprised that White Husky wasn't there. Or Dallas for that matter. But they came down with, I can't remember the name of the band now. But it was pretty cool. They played Cody to the ring. And so that was the first time that AEW actually had something like that. And the fireworks and everything. But this match was really good too. And you had Cody exact revenge by taking the belt off and doing actual 2 whippings on MJF, even having the referee allow it. And then there's outside interference. Brandy tried to get involved. And then, of course, Woodrow had enough and he had to step in. And then Arn came into the picture. But this match was really good. MJF actually won with a punch, which I didn't get. But he got busted open during this match, and I'm not sure, because it cut away, so I'm pretty sure he bleeded, but it was a pretty big crimson mask, so it was interesting. Yeah, I'm not happy with the finish, but I mean, it was dumb. That's just all I'm saying. It was really fucking dumb. You had all this build up, all these really good matches for that. That was really fucking stupid. So, we'll see what happens in the future. I'm guaranteeing this may or may not be the end. Then you have this match with Pac and Orange Cassidy with Chuck Taylor and Trent Beretta. And I said in my prediction video with Kyle that this match, I didn't see Orange Cassidy win or even beat Pac. You know, I just knew that it was going to be one-sided, but Orange Cassidy did impress me. You know, he had done the Superman punch and he tried to out wrestle Pac, but Pac hit a finishing move and, yeah, basically tapped out Orange Cassidy. No surprise here, but I think that they're going to have another match in the future. You've got the AEW World Title, you've got Chris Jericho versus Jon Moxley, and John coming down. Actually, it was a very unique entrance coming in from the outside of the arena and through the concession stand and into the crowd in this match. You had Chris Jericho basically being sung down by the Chicago Orchestra. And so this match was really good. You had Jon Moxley do the Boston Crab. There was a lot of close calls, outside interference. But they fought in the crowd. They fought on the table. They fought, basically there was a point where Chris was ringing the bell and announcing himself the winner. This match was really good because these two guys have wrestled everywhere. WWE, Japan. These guys definitely put on a hell of a show. There was a point where you had John take off his eye patch and reveal that he's fine. So basically, he did the paradigm shift to win the match. Jon Moxley is now the new AEW champion. Now, I figured that was going to happen. I was hoping that was going to happen. I thought this was the perfect time, because if Jon Moxley was going to lose to Chris Jericho, then what next? So, we'll see where this goes, but it was a really good show. I really enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll see what happens in the future. Dynamite is tomorrow, basically, so there you go. Now, tomorrow is the 3rd anniversary of Wheels of Fury, so check out a special time, which way we'll do that, and also a bonus episode. So, for me, Matt, I will see you next time. Bye.